G'day, Facebook world. How are you? Super stoked. We're just finished up at the Living School. We've got Shorty, John Craig, and myself. Jonathan Craig and myself. Whatever. All right. And we're just popping up to share with you our experience because, my God, it was special. It was truly special. So, before I go anywhere, I really want to start straight away with thanking you, John. This trip didn't happen without you, and the financial backing that you provided us for this trip is, I hope, getting right into your heart. It's Definitely. Well and truly in mine. Yeah. But I would like for you to share, if possible, before Shorty and I speak, about the value that you've received so far on this trip.
So, yeah, I mean, I've donated to things before, but it's been very hands-off. So this has just been amazing to be part of this and actually see where, you know, the money's gone into the socks and you know, obviously our logistics, but to actually be able to get around and visit real people and actually do it on the ground. And I mean, this, you know, it was great yesterday with the community members and, you know, people who had lost their places, the adults. But, yeah, just amazing this morning to be able to actually be amongst a bunch of kids and teachers and everything who have all been affected. But just to be able to brighten their days a bit and you know, through that, their families will hopefully benefit as well because they'll go home with a smile on their face and, you know, their parents will be going, what's been happening at school today?
Another day at
school. So, it's just been amazing. And, yeah, I'd do it again in a heartbeat. Yeah.
How is your heart?
Yeah, very, very full, I think. And, yeah, it's just nice to be able to tap into that. And this trip has certainly done that because you forget in daily life to sort of go into that. A lot of us live in that up there. So, yeah, amazing.
No, thank you. I really can't thank you enough for this. And I'm sure the communities we're touching right now are very much the same. But so I'm going to go through to you now, Shorty, if that's all right, because your kids go to the Living School. Your kids are here. This is the reason why we're here. We're here because, you know, next week there's another opportunity coming up, which is going to be even better.
Yep.
Well, don't know how we're going to top today, but but it's an amazing thing. What was your experience today?
So we arrived here last night coming from Evans, and we camped out here and arriving this morning. You know, seeing Jane and the team set up. We had the guys from Elders Lifestyle Group helping with the barbecue, which was incredible. We had donations for the food through the Living School, which was incredible. So we cooked up breakfast for the teachers, and just to say thank you for them. And it just hit them in their hearts and hit us in our hearts as well. You know, because they've also gone through a roller coaster of times too. And just to connect with the teachers and just to hear their stories and share the story about the socks, it was beautiful. And then we had the amazing opportunity to talk to all the different classes. Scott had the young kids, I had the senior school, and it was just, that was special. That was so special to go through what we went through to find out what made them smile, the power of the pen, the story of the socks, and just how it all segued and the realizations that it's, you know, where they're focused and what they can think of is of what they can create and how that will make them feel. And some of the individual stories from the kids was so beautiful of, you know, one little kid came up and, can I have your autograph on the socks? And that was pretty special. And, you know, and just individually them coming up and just, you can see it in their eyes, just for them to say thank you. Really, really important. So it was very heartfelt. My heart is full. It was beautiful. Very special. Very special. What about you? How was your experience this morning?
Oh wow, what an experience! I just same. We started out with the eldest lifestyle group just with the breakfast, and that was amazing. Just talking to the teachers and hearing what they're going through at the minute, because that's they've got families at home too. They're coming to school, they're helping out with other families, they've got families at home. So listening to them, seeing them, one of the key moments for me that I just absolutely adored. I think it was Ant. Ant came into the bus. Coming on the bus, all the single ladies, pumping, and the kids getting up and about and just getting things done. And I just loved it. They got out of the bus, all the kids happy to be at school, happy to want to be to learn, like ready to learn, because they, it could be a good vibe on the way to school. That was amazing. So that was how we started our day. But what transpired next for me with the kids was one of the most amazing experiences I ever had. We had all the primary school kids inside the room, so we had prepped to a kindy, actually, all the way through to grade 6. And we sat down and asked everybody to draw a picture of Smilligan. All the kids drew a picture of Smilligan. And they're all showing them up, and it was just amazing. And we was going around, have a quick look at them all. And I asked the kids to write next to that picture, what makes you smile? And some of the stuff was just beautiful. But the main focus was family. The main focus was mum and dad, pets, and food was a big one.
Goats. I had goats.
You had goats.
Goats. Surfing.
Mate. And how cool is it, right?
Totally.
But so we heard all this from the kids. But then when we, after we did that, we gifted all the kids socks, and we sat back and we thanked every single kid. It was just wonderful. The kids put their socks on, and we've got some footage of that later, where they all sat in a circle and all the socks up, and they were just so proud to wear them and so happy to wear them. But the kids asking me questions, like they said, "What makes you smile?" Someone goes, "Your earrings," and I go, "God, it's fantastic! High five!" But it was one little girl that really, really, really got me in the heart, because one of the things I asked the kids to do is to wear the socks now, please, but all put the packaging inside your bag and take that home to mum and dad and say thank you for doing your best right now, and hand them the packaging so they know what it's about. One young girl, she no more than 6, 7, comes up to me and goes, "Excuse me, can I just have a chat?" I said, "Yeah." She goes, "I'd really love to give something to my mum and dad. They need a smile right now." It just hit me straight in the heart. I said to her, "Listen, if it's okay with you, can you come and see me after, just when it's just you and me, when everyone's gone? Because then bring your bag so we can put it in the bag, because I want to make sure that's a special thing." End of the session, she's come over. She's, "Hi, do you remember me?" I'm like, "Yeah, I do." So I popped 3 pairs of socks in her bag. What an opportunity! A young person saw the value in putting a smile on her mum and dad's face. So much so that she had the courage to come and ask me if she could have 2 more pairs. What a world we'd live in if we all had the courage to ask to share smiles. While we were here today, we've had somebody come up and ask us if we'd go and see some other people. We're changing our route. We're going to do what's important. Importance of important. And right now, we're about to go and run into town and touch other people's hearts because they want us there. Oh. I'm so proud of this. I'm so proud of us doing it together. There's a lot of individual stories that are going to live in my heart. They're going to live in your heart. They're going to live in your heart. But we're doing this together. And I'm just so bloody proud of it. So thank you, John. Thank you, Shorty.
Thank you.
It was amazing. Just before we wrap up, like John, the conductor of the school, flew in from Greece this morning, 24 hours on a flight to be with us because he knew the importance of this. It's pretty special.
Yeah. Just to get back.
Just to be here. Just to be here. And he got here at 9:15. So it was pretty amazing. And one thing that really stuck out in my mind was a kid put his hand up and he said, "How come your shirt is black and the smile is yellow?" I said, "Wow, that's a really good question. Thank you." I said, "Because it's the smile. It's the light coming through the darkness." And he said, "Thank you." And I think that's a beautiful metaphor as we move into the day and as we go into our next little adventure. Let's keep on bringing more sunshine through the darkness.
Mm.
Thanks,
Yeah,
guys.
great, cool. All right. We'll be back later. Thank you so much. I now got to find that bloody button, Shorty, and I got to
Can't
get
get out of here.
All right, have a fantastic day, people. We'll be back later. All right, cheers. Oh, where is that bloody button? Where is it? There is it. Hang on a sec.